Hello friends, welcome to Smile and Learn Civil Engineering. So as the thumbnail says, we will discuss two topics today. So let's start with soil pollution at first. So we will start off with question number 1. How many horizons are there in the soil? Now let's discuss. So what we will do, we will discuss all these MCQs along with a little bit theory which will help you to understand the topics and also to get detailed knowledge about the subject. Okay. So first thing is how many horizons are there in the soil. So let's discuss in details. First, there are 4 horizons. Okay, option D is the correct answer. But what are the 4 horizons? You need to know this. Like first one is O horizon. Okay, so what is this O horizon? This is the top layer, and generally this layer consists of organic type of soils. And next horizon, that is next layer, that is the uppermost layer. Okay, this is one of the horizons, uppermost layer. This is A horizon, and this A horizon is the surface soil. Sometimes the O horizon may not be present because that may be the fill soil. Okay. Next is B horizon. This B horizon is the subsoil, and this consists of less organic matter. And last one is the last two last but one layer is C horizon, or it is the substratum. We can say substratum. Okay, and the last layer may or may not be present. C may be the last layer. This fourth layer may be the last one, but sometimes there is one R layer which consists of bedrock. Okay, so this is one of the parts. So these are the divisions or the horizons of soil. Let's move on to next question. Negative soil pollution. So what is negative soil pollution? Negative soil pollution is nothing but it is the reduction in soil productivity due to erosion and overuse. Option A is the correct answer. So you need to remember this. This is known as negative soil pollution. Next question. Which of the factors is an increase in land pollution? So you see what are the options? Throwing paper cups. This is a very easy question. You can see throwing paper cups and forks in a recycle bin, throwing plastic bags. So this is avoiding pollution. Option A is actually we are avoiding pollution. Throwing plastic bags and papers around the playground, collecting trash from around the gym, going to sleep at home. So apart from all this, so option B is obviously the correct answer. This is a basic question and this is very easy question. Next question. Afforestation is necessary. So why do we plant trees? Afforestation is nothing but it is actually planting of more and more number of trees. Okay, so why do we plant trees? We plant trees in order to conserve soil, right? Not for soil erosion, or to prevent the soil erosion. Prevention of soil erosion is done by afforestation, right? So correct answer is option A. Next question. Organic agriculture advocates avoiding the use of. So why do you nowadays this is very popular, this organic agriculture? So why do people adopt for organic agriculture? Because it actually it uses the it avoids the use of what? Correct answer is chemical fertilizers. Option D. These chemical fertilizers are harmful because what they do is they mixes with water, and when this water is dumped into any kind of river or anything, so they actually cause water pollution also, and also soil pollution, right? So this is the reason why people adopt for organic agriculture, or why we should adopt for organic agriculture. And also these chemical fertilizers are harmful for our health. If we consume this kind of fertilizers, they are harmful for our health. So correct answer is option D. Next question, we will move on to why area treatment. What is area treatment? First we need to know this. Okay, so first thing, area treatment is one thing which is done in order to develop, okay, in order to develop vegetation cover, on non-arable soil. Okay, non-arable soil. This is what is area treatment. Now, what is the use of area treatment? That it reduces the impact of rain drops on the soil, and also it causes this area treatment, it causes minimum disturbance and displacement of soil particles. So this is one of the use of area, minimum disturbance and displacement, okay, of soil particles. So this is why area treatment is done. Okay, because falling raindrops may cause soil erosion. Next question we will move on to with waste management. Solid wastes. Various types of wastes include. So what are the various types of wastes? Yes, municipal solid waste. This is MSW, means municipal solid waste, and today we will discuss about municipal solid waste in details. About industrial waste we will discuss next day. Biomedical waste we will discuss. Radioactive also. So correct answer is option E, all of these. All of these are different types of wastes present in our society or present in the earth surface, right? Next question, the aerobic method of mechanical composting as practiced in India is called the. Now you see composting, these are actually of two types, that is one is indoor method and another is Bangalore method. Now this indoor method, this is nothing but this is a aerobic one, okay, but here anaerobic part is called. So Bangalore method is an anaerobic method, and also this uses this is anaerobic method, and also it uses mechanical composting method. But this indoor method, it uses manual composting method, right? And this composting, there are various types of composting. We will discuss this in also detail. So over here, question right answer to this question is Bangalore method, option C. Okay. And also the Bangalore method is a cleaner method than the indoor method, because this is anaerobic and also manual. Mechanical means are adopted. Manual means not so much of care is taken, or maybe disposal may not be proper, right? But in Bangalore method, everything is very clean and everything is done with the help of machines. Next question, which of the following solid waste disposal methods is ecologically most acceptable? Now you see, as I have told you in the previous question only, that we will discuss everything in very details. So we will see what are the methods of disposal. So what are the various methods? So first thing that we see is sanitary landfill. Now what happens in sanitary landfill? Simply the wastes are collected or the refuse are collected and dumped into low-lying area. Okay, these are dumped into any kind of low-lying area. Right, this is what happens in case of sanitary landfill. Okay, next method that we use is number 2 is shredding and pulverization. Now you see what is shredding and what is pulverization and why they are done. So shredding and pulverization, shredding part, it takes care of cutting and tearing. Okay, this wastes are cut and teared, and the pulverization method, it takes care of crushing and grinding. So this is another method, crushing and grinding. Now third method that is done is composting. We have discussed composting. So composting is much more accepted, and this is actually ecologically most acceptable. Okay, so option C is the correct answer. Other methods, because this is a biological method and the end products are always humus. Okay, so we can use the end product, biological method, and this end products are either it is humus or compost. Okay, so it can be used for agriculture. Okay, this is one of the things. Fourth method, now composting methods also we have discussed, like indoor method, Bangalore method, this we have also discussed. Fourth method is incineration, and pyrolysis, incineration and pyrolysis. Now this incineration is the most efficient, or it is the most sanitary method. You can say it is the most sanitary method. One question may come, because one common question is asked regarding this. So this is the most sanitary method, but it is very costly. Okay, so burning is done in case of incineration, and burning in absence of oxygen is pyrolysis. Burning in absence of oxygen is pyrolysis. Okay, this is what is pyrolysis. Fifth method and most unused method is barging directly into the sea. So this is not adopted nowadays, because various environmental protocols and treaties have been signed off regarding this. Barging into the sea is actually not done. Okay, and this composting method, vermicomposting is also done. But vermicompost, what is the most important thing about vermicompost is that vermicompost, it actually uses soil bacteria, and this is most efficient, most ecological method, vermicomposting. But here that option is not given, so we will mark it as composting. Next question, question number 10. What is the order of waste management hierarchy from most to least favored? So what do we favor the most and what do we favor the least? So first thing, yes, obviously it is prevention. First thing what we will do is prevention, right? Prevention. Then what we will do, what we will try to do is we will try to reuse. Okay, anything with what we will try to reuse. Then we will try to recycle, and last, and which we don't want to do most importantly, is disposal, because tons and tons of wastes are generated in our country, in the world, and the disposal of such kind of waste is a much hazard to the environment. So this method we actually don't want. So option D is the correct answer. Next question, leachate. Now what is leachate? Leachate is a colored liquid that comes out of, yes, correct answer is actually option B, sanitary landfills. This leachate, where from it comes? It comes from the sanitary landfills. Now you see what these leachates do. They are very much poisonous and polluted. Okay, first thing, they are highly poisonous and highly polluted. This is one of the important thing you must remember. Highly poisonous and polluted, and they actually comes from plastic. Examples like plastics, okay, like unused medicines, right, like paints. All these wastes, when they are left in open condition or when they're dumped in the landfills, then they produce this kind of liquid, that is leachate. And this is one of the thing. And one thing, this leachate, it contaminates the groundwater. This is another difficult thing, which it does contaminates the groundwater. This is one of the thing. Okay, so you must remember this thing. Next question, we will move on to, which of the following methods can be employed for plastic and rubber waste disposal? Now this question had come in ES 98. So many of you were telling that some of the questions, they are from certain places or from a specific place, but not that. We are trying to work on it day and night so that we can help you out and you can perform well in the examination. So that is why it takes much time to make a video, to make a proper video, to collect the questions and to make this kind of video. So we are trying to help you people out with this thing. So it is not that we are providing from a certain place only. Okay. But we are collecting the questions. Yes, we are definitely collecting questions which have been asked previously. We are trying to gather questions because syllabus is like that and syllabus is given like that. Okay, so you can follow up the videos and it will help you that what kind of way you should take in order to qualify the examination. That is one of the important thing, right? So which of the following methods can be employed for plastic and rubber waste disposal? This is another important question. So correct answer is option B. Okay, incineration, right? Because when we can, what we do in incineration, we actually, it is burning, right? We burn it, and if we normally place it in the sanitary landfill or if we compost it, what it will, it actually emits some poisonous gases. Okay, some of the poisonous gases. But if we use the incineration method, then pollution is reduced to a much larger extent. That's why we adopt for incineration. Next question. Biomedical waste management and handling rules were enacted in India under Environment Protection Act 1986. Now, since this question had come, or we have provided this question, so we will discuss all the management acts and rules from start to end. So let's start. So Water Act, Water Prevention and Control of Pollution. Control of Pollution Act. This was enacted in the year of 1974. You must remember this, 1974. Next is Air Act, Air Pollution and Prevention and Control Act. So that was in 1981, right? Next is Hazardous Waste, one of the important act, Hazardous Waste. Okay, so hazardous waste management and handling rules. Okay, Management and Handling Rules was enacted in the year of 1989 and amendment was done in 2002. Okay, you must remember this amendment part. And another thing is that this Biomedical Waste Management and Handling Act were enacted or were enforced in the year of 1998. Option C is the correct answer. Right. Next is Municipal Solid Waste Management and Handling Rules. This was imposed in the year of 2000. And another thing, Batteries Act. Okay, Batteries Management and Handling Rules was enforced from the year 2001. Now these three, this biomedical waste, municipal solid waste and batteries waste, this comes under Environment Protection Act, right? Environment Protection Act of you must remember this Environment Protection Act of 1981. This you need to remember. Okay, this is very important. Okay, sorry, 1986. So here correct answer is 1998. So you must remember all these acts. So we have discussed. Again we will discuss in some other videos because there is a specified syllabus dedicated to this specific topic. So we will discuss there also. But you can note it down right. So let's move on to question number 14. Now we have come to biomedical waste part. So which of the following method is generally not adopted for safe disposal of biomedical waste? Now let's see what are the different kinds of methods used for disposal of biomedical waste. So first thing is chemical disinfection. This is one of the method. Chemical disinfection, right? This is one of the methods. Next method is like autoclaving is one of the method. Hydroclaving is one of the method. Just remember the methods that will do. Shredding after disinfection is another method. Incineration, microwaving is another method. But landfilling is not generally done in case of biomedical waste. Option D is the correct answer. This cannot be done. Okay. Next question. How do you remove leachate? Yes, we have discussed about leachate, that colored liquid which comes out from sanitary landfill. So removal of leachate is done using gravity method and by pumping from low points. So both option A and B are correct. Option C is the correct answer. Next question. Which of the following parameters is not included in the routine characterization of solid waste for its physical composition? So see, moisture content is definitely assessed, density is also assessed, particle size is also assessed, but it is not possible to assess the energy value from a single waste because this waste composition is of different materials. So therefore correct answer is option D. Energy value is not done in routine characterization, right? Option D is the correct answer. Next question. Liquid biomedical waste should be disposed of. Now you see what we do. First thing we will discuss about all the things, all the methods or all the processes which are done in case of biomedical waste. So this first thing is human anatomy. Human anatomical waste. Okay, human anatomical waste is disposed of using incineration. This is done using incineration or deep burial. Okay, both methods are employed, deep burial or incineration. Same method is used in case of animal wastage. Okay, in case of animal waste. This is second thing. Third thing, what it does is that micrological and biotechnological. Micrological or biotechnological or any kind like this, it is disposed of using autoclaving or microwaving or incineration. Any of the methods can be employed. Next thing, incineration, right? These three, among these three. Next thing, solid wastes, they are removed using incineration, autoclaving or microwaving. Same thing. Same three are employed for solid wastes. For liquid wastes, what is done is that disinfection is definitely done, discharge into sewers. These two are done. So option A is the correct answer. Both of them are actually done, and also incineration is also done. So option A and B both are correct. So therefore option C is the correct answer. Both A and B. Right. This is for liquid waste. Another thing I must share with you, that is incineration ash. Now incineration produces a large amount of ash. This is one of the problems with incineration. This is done using landfill. This is placed in the landfills. Now another thing is that chemical solid waste, they are disinfected and discharged into secured landfills. So here liquid wastes are disposed using disinfection discharge into sewers, incineration into liquid waste incinerators. So both A and B are correct answer. Next question. Radiation sickness. Now you see unit of radiation is related to this. Why? What is radiation sickness actually? We'll discuss about this. So first thing, first unit of radiation was actually RBE. Next it came as SI unit, which came as gray. So what is 1 gray? 1 gray is actually the 1 joule of energy required to required for 1 kg of material. Now displacing gray, current SI unit is actually, or new SI unit is sievert, and 1 sievert is equal to 100 rem. Okay, this is the unit rem. Now this 100 rem is produces radiation sickness, and radiation sickness is tremendous when the radiation is between 300 to 800. This is tremendous, and whenever it is greater than 800 rem, then it may prove to be fatal. Okay, so this is very important thing. We have come to radiation now, or radioactive wastes. Next question. Trees are badly affected by longer exposure to. Now you see X-rays, they are actually this X-rays, they do not cause any external or internal harm, but large amount of them may cause. Beta rays are much lower effect than alpha rays, and gamma rays is alpha, beta, gamma. Now gamma rays, what they do, gamma rays is the correct answer over here also, because this gamma rays has effect on humans as well as any kind of biological material like humans, or any kind of trees, or any kind of uh, biological life, right? It affects, because example of gamma ray is X-ray. X-ray is one of the example. Now gamma ray, what they do, actually they are highly damaging to biological life. This is one of the thing. Another thing is that they have very high ionization. That is the reason why they causes harm to biological life. Okay. So let's move on to next question number 20. Which of the following is a natural source of radioactivity in the environment? Cosmic rays is a natural source. Radioactivity from rocks and minerals is also a natural source. The nuclides present within body of organisms is also a natural source. So option D is the correct answer. All of the above. Next question. Which one is the most expensive component of solid waste handling? Now you see which one is the most expensive. Correct answer is collection, because collection is very important, and without collection the management of the waste is not possible. Storage, once it is collected, it can be stored easily, it can be treated also, and it can be separated also. But apart this is number one, and number two is separation. These two methods are very expensive methods. Okay, expensive ways, processes. Next question. What are the advantages of waste to energy? Now this is the topic which has been mentioned in the syllabus, so we need to discuss this in very details. Waste to energy. So this waste generated, they are converted to energy, or how they can be converted to energy. This is one of the important thing, right? So volume of waste is recovered or reduced, and their disposal becomes easy, and also useful energy which can be generated from the waste. If energy can be generated, then why not collect them? Okay, so option D is the correct answer, both B and C. Next question. Which integrated waste management is reduced on an individual level? So we can individually reduce waste by using the source reduction. See, this house wastes or this municipal solid waste, they are actually what? They are nothing, but they are the waste is collected from different sources like different houses, right? So these houses, if we can reduce our waste, if we can separate this, there was campaign last year also, like separating of these uh, that biodegradable waste and non-biodegradable waste, that green dustbin and blue dustbin, all these things, these are very important, and they can be reduced to an individual level also. So source reduction is the correct answer. Next question. Low level radioactive waste are those which have radioactivities measured in. So there are some radioactive wastes which are actually not that, which does not cause that amount of harm, and they are measured in microcuries per liter. Option C is the correct answer. Next question. Which of the following gas generates when the matter inside the sanitary landfill breaks down? So we have seen leachate and leachate is the liquid, but what is the gas? So correct answer is option A. If you have studied environmental engineering in details, then you know these answers. 70% of any kind of sewage contains methane. So option A is the correct answer. Next question, which of the following gas can be produced from landfill wastes? So since methane is done, so we can generate biogas from landfill wastes. Option A is the correct answer. This natural gas and liquefied petroleum gas, they are actually from destructive distillation of coal or wood, and these are obtained along with the coal and in sections, in various kind of sections like petrol, diesel, natural gas, wax, liquefied petroleum gas, all these are obtained, right? So here from landfill wastes, biogas can be produced, right? Option A is the correct answer. Next question. Which of the following statements are feature of zero waste management? Now, what is this zero waste management? This is very important. So, the zero waste management means separate collection of each kind, right? This is one of the features. Separation of garbage at source. So, from where it is collected, if there only it is separated, then easy separation process is not required and it becomes very easy. Involvement of community in all activities. So option D is the correct answer. Next question. Exposure of human body to radiation of dash range. So we have already discussed this, that 300 to 800 causes blood cells and hemorrhage, and greater than 800 REMS is actually, we have discussed, we are already, it is actually fatal. Next question. How many major sources of solid waste are there based on origin? So correct answer is option C, 9. Like residential is one of the things, industrial, commercial, okay, commercial, institutional, construction, municipal solid waste, treatment plants, okay, agricultural and biomedical. So these are the 9 categories of solid waste, okay, agricultural and biomedical. Next question. The average composition of municipal solid waste. So this is one of the common questions. Correct answer is option A, 41% organic, 40% inert and 19% are recyclable. Now bulk organic wastes are from where? They are generated from household. Okay, they are generated from household and agriculture. And inert material, inert wastes, they are from construction site and from demolitions, public places, all right. Okay, public places, these are the places, these are the things from where we get the inert materials. Okay, so these are the composition of MSW. Next question. For an average Indian city, solid waste generated per capita may be assessed as, so correct answer is option B, 0.4 kg. Assessment is done from each 0.4 kg. Next question. Which of the following methods of solid waste management conserves energy most efficiently in the form of gas or oil? So we have already discussed incineration, because incineration is actually burning in a closed environment, or burning, pyrolysis is burning in a closed environment, but that energy, that waste may be used for formation of any kind of gas or oil, maybe for formation of electricity also. Next question. Non-disposal of solid waste may cause the spread of, correct answer is option B, rodents related plague. That is why closed landfill is very, very important. Next question. In order to dispose hazardous waste where there are no abandoned lands, which method? When land is available, then disposal of using sanitary landfills is done. But when the land is not available, like in developed countries, then where is the hazardous waste disposed? Correct answer is option D. Incineration is the method that is adopted. Next question. How many key characteristics of a municipal sanitary landfill are there? Correct answer is option C, 3. What are the 3? We will discuss, like suitable selection of landfill. Okay, suitable selection of landfill. This is one of the method. Next is compacted with heavy machinery. Compaction. This is also very important. Landfill is doesn't mean that only dumping. Okay, compaction with heavy machinery. And last one, what is done? Each layer. Okay, each day covered with layers of compacted soil. Okay, this is another method, compacted soil. So option C is the correct answer. 3 things are done in case of landfill. It is not only dumping of waste. Okay. Next question. The incineration of waste produces flue gas and ashes. The flue gas are cleaned and exhausted to the atmosphere. What is done with the ashes and flue gas cleaning residue? So what is done actually? A large part of the ashes and residue are used in construction works. Like we need many kind of things like fly ash kind of things. So we can use them as for construction works, for filling and all. Right. Next question. What is the important difference between electricity producing waste to energy plants and power plants? So power plants, they actually pollute the environment. Waste to energy, they do not pollute the environment. But the most important thing is that waste to energy plants, what they do is they can supply electricity even if there is no electricity to the public grid, because the plant stays in operation, because it doesn't requires any extra cost. But this power plant, if there is no generation, no electricity consumption, then there is no generation, because no one will incur loss, right? But here no loss is there, because the waste is getting decomposed, waste is getting changed to energy. This is one why plant stays in operation. Option B is the correct answer. What substances is typically formed during the incineration of waste along with compounds like CO2, SOx, NOx and HCl? So along with them dioxins are formed, and dioxins are very poisonous and very polluted. Next question, is the energy generated with the incineration of municipal solid waste considered renewable energy? So correct answer will be option D. Half of the energy is renewable, other half is inorganic and non-renewable. So correct answer is option D. Last question of this session. What is the most common way of generating energy from municipal solid waste? So most common way adopted is incineration. Option B is the correct answer, because in incineration is the easy process. It may be costly, but it is a easy process, and most of the municipalities, they adopt incineration methods. Okay, in our days, in developed cities at least, okay, they adopt for incineration, because dumping landfill space is also less, so therefore they adopt for incineration. So we have covered two topics today, that is soil pollution we have covered, and waste management and minimization. See, different types of wastage we have covered, fundamentals of management method we have covered, waste utilization we have covered some of the parts, and waste to energy also we have done some of the questions. So with these two topics we have already covered today, and if you think that some of the parts are left out, you can mention it in our group or you can mention it in the comments, but you need to be topic specific. You must mention the topic, the part. Okay, this is very important. Only saying that if you mention that no, we have not completed, then it will be difficult for us to understand. So you have to topic specific. You must mention that some of the topics which are left out. So we will try to provide questions on them also. Okay, and if you like the video, then you can subscribe to our channel and you can press the bell icon in order to get any kind of updates. And we are coming up with videos, very frequent videos, because some of you have been complaining that videos are very much lengthier, because it takes time, and we have to arrange them properly. That's why it had took that amount of time. But from now on we will try to upload videos on a regular basis. That is our target. We have thought about it at least. So you must stay tuned. Okay.